In Tanzania, we have seen quite fast economic growth in the last 10 years. Now the questions which are arising, to what extent it is shared, that is poverty reducing, but second, to what extent it can be sustainable so that it can be sustained for a long time. There is a risk that the majority of the people may be left behind that growth process. The key challenges we see, making shift from low productivity agriculture to high productivity agriculture, moving up the value chain, so that the value addition in the process. That means taking us into the question of industrialization, which is an important way of transforming the economy. So industrialization will add value, higher productivity, and then higher incomes. And the same to services, to move up in terms of productivity, services which service industry, which service agriculture, in a way which is self-sustaining in the terms of growth and transformation of the economy. I think the barriers we see, first is the cost of doing business, and that is getting regulations right, getting infrastructure right, which can facilitate the production process. But secondly is the challenge of balancing between the role of the state, market, and the private sector. Can the state choose the right kind of interventions so that it stimulates private sector investment, that's intervention to make markets function efficiently? A third barrier is the institutional arrangements and the political economy to ensure that the decisions made in terms of policy are actually carried out in the implementation stage in the interest of the majority of the people. REPOA is a policy think tank which is doing research on development challenges. It started with addressing the challenge of poverty. But the more we worked on poverty, the more we discovered that to deal with the poor, you must be able to deal with the bigger picture of how to transform the economy. And therefore, we are now focusing on socio-economic transformation, of how to transform the agricultural sector, rural transformation, agricultural and industrial transformation. We are working on a project with the DGRP, how the industry-health interface can actually make inroads into industrialization as well as improving the health systems. And that is one of the presentations which are to be made in this workshop. Innovation which is coordinated. If Tanzania is to achieve what is aiming to in terms of a middle income economy which is transformed, if there is one policy we have to really deal with, it's industrial policy, defining clearly the role of the state in facilitating private sector investments, in making markets function. Then we can realize a transformed society as envisaged in the Vision 2025.